And I'm also sorry if I'm looking down. I'm using the front camera on my iPhone rather than the back so I can see what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be doing a video on what I usually use to do my makeup. And a lot of it includes e.l.f. products. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to use is the Olay Complete. This is backwards. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. This is all day UV moisturizer, and it's for combination oily skin, and it has SPF 15 in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't use a lot. I just use like that much. Rub it in. On the neck. Again, I'm sorry if you can't really see this. If I put the other light on. I don't know if that really helped, but hopefully, no, not at all. Sorry. Alright, so after that, I'm going to let it dry for a few minutes, and the next thing I'm going to apply is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Again, sorry it's backwards. Not going to use a lot of this either. One pump is all you need. I'll put that on. A little goes a long way with this. You don't want to be put too much on because you don't want to get oily. So I need to like sit different. This isn't gonna work either. All right, I'm gonna go grab something to sit on. Pillow. So I'm a little more comfortable. Here we go. This is much better. Alright, so now that I put on my primer, I'm going to do my foundation. I am going to use the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. And this is in Porcelain. And it's a liquid foundation with a pump. And I'm also going to be taking my e.l.f. Professional Foundation brush, which is a really good brush. It's cost $1. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pump a little bit, one pump, like that, onto the back of my hand. And this stuff smells really good. Like, it smells amazing. I really, really like it. And I'm just going to take my brush and dab a little bit in and just start applying it. Where I need to. This is really awkward to do without a makeup. Without a mirror. Alright, so now I'm just going to start blending this in. And I know it looks a little light for my face, but if you blend it correctly, it'll look good. So just keep blending it in. You want to work out and also down your neck. And I mean, like, it's not, I paid $6 for this. It's not going to work as well as, you know, the high-end products. But for $6, it's really not that bad. I like it. I don't think it's too terrible. It's, for some reason, like, not covering me right now though, that well. I have, like, these blemishes, like, right here that are, like, Super annoying. I'm going to actually take a little bit more of the foundation. I'm going to take like half a pump. Literally, like not even a lot. And just get right here. Okay, so it didn't really cover all that great. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Cargo pressed powder. I'm going to put that on. I'm just going to do one of these with my Ulta medium powder brush and just set in the foundation. Okay. Now, continuing with the face. Where is my bronzer? I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer. Kind of hard to see. And it just has a little applicator like that. I'm going to put it in all my little problem spots. I'm just going to use my foundation brush to just blend that in. Sorry, I'm like trying to rush because it's like getting dark out. Alright. The next thing that I'm going to use is my NARS blush in Matahari. I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks like this. It's almost gone. This is like my favorite blush and it's so expensive. It's like 28 bucks. I think that's expensive. I'm just gonna do this on my cheeks just to get a nice highlight. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, which looks like that. Do the same thing. And when I use this, I try to really blend down with the neck. My neck looks like huge in this video. It's gross. Give it a nice highlight. So we're basically done with like the face part, so I'm going to move on to eyes. Get that away. First thing you're going to do when you're working on your eyes is you're going to prime them. Priming helps your eyeshadow stay on, and it helps prevent creasing, and it's just overall good for your eyeshadow if you want to keep it on all day. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyelid primer. It's not focusing, whatever. And put it on. Yes. And blend. So I'm like all the way down, like at the bottom of the screen. I apologize. So you can see my foundation did cover pretty well. And after I do that, I'm going to see, I do a few different things with my eyeshadows. If I am just doing my normal daily wear with my eyeshadow, I use the Almay Intense Eye Color palette. As you can see, I get a lot of use out of that. If I'm going out at night, I tend to use a L'Oreal Hip High Pigment, and this is in Rebel, just so you know. Or I use my NARS in Night Fever, which looks like this, which is actually very, very pretty, but it's too dark for during the day, so I'm going to use that at night. So we're going to be using the Intense Eye color. We're also going to be using the L'Oreal Hip little thing like that in Shady. So I'm going to be taking my e.l.f., of course, professional eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be going into the bottom color of my Almay palette. And I'm just going to cover, I always do that, my lid with the brown nice and lightly. I just ordered some new brushes for like blending and smudging and all that on elf.com. Like not even 5 minutes before I started this. Crazy. So I can't wait to get those in so I can experiment a little more with different brushes and stuff. So next I'm going to take the Hip palette, L'Oreal, and I'm going to go into this shade right here and do the outer, kind of blending out. I'm getting makeup like all over me. What is that? Ew. That was makeup. I like make a mess when I do makeup. It's a little ridiculous. Like that. So next I'm going to take the purple, like what I have left of it, and that's going to go in my crease. And you're just going to blend. Looks like awful. I always get it like in here and it always looks like stupid. I like just messed up everything. Alright, well just ignore that spot. We know it wasn't there before. And do the same thing on the other side. And just blend. You can use your fingers to blend too. It doesn't really matter. Then you're going to take that top shade, the lightest one. And actually you can also use the lighter shade on this one too, to do your brow bone. I have to get my eyebrows waxed, so don't mind that either. I wasn't really prepared for this tutorial. Open. Take that on. And that's the eyes will look like. Next, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. I prefer liquid. It's easier for me to apply. It looks like that. We're going to be putting that on our eyelids. Not a lot. And then you're going to be doing your e.l.f. Waterproof lengthening. Oops. Come on, focus. But it doesn't even matter if I focus, it's backwards. You don't even care. It's e.l.f. Waterproof Lengthening Volumizing Mascara. It looks like that. That's bugging me.